Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Could you please introduce yourself to the jury and spell your last name for the court?
Ryan Gallerini, Gallerani.
And what do you do for work, sir?
I'm currently employed as a sergeant for the Needham Police Department.
And how long in total have you been a member of the Needham Police Department?
19 years.
And how long have you held the rank of sergeant?
2 years. It'll be 2 years in July.
Now, prior to holding the rank of sergeant with the Needham Police Department, what did you do before that at the Needham Police?
I was a detective for 8 years.
Now, over the course of your work as a detective with the Needham Police Department, what training have you received in regard to collection of biological samples?
I've been certified by the Mass State Police since 2015 in collecting DNA.
Now, can you explain just briefly to the jury sort of what that process of certification entailed? Sort of how did you become certified?
Excuse me. So specifically, I was certified in DNA buccal swab, which is the process of obtaining cells suitable for comparison, DNA comparison, by swabbing a person's cheek, cells, and gums.
And that certification that you received, is that up to date at this point?
It is.
Now, at some point on January 16th of 2024, did you have occasion to collect buccal swabs or samples in relation to this case?
I did.
And before I get to that, just briefly, as far as with your work as a Needham Police detective and or sergeant, you had no involvement with any investigation either by the Canton Police or the State Police in relation to any incident in the town of Canton, correct?
Correct.
Now, with respect to that date of January 16th, where did you go?
I went to Norfolk County DA's office in Canton.
And who did you meet with, or who did you collect samples from on that occasion?
I collected samples from Trooper Proctor and Sergeant Bukhenik.
And again, briefly, can you explain to the jury the process of that collection of samples from Sergeant Bukhenik and Trooper Proctor?
So I swabbed the inside of their mouths with a cotton swab. I let it air dry, put it in the kit, sealed it, and photographed it.
And then following your collection, what did you do with those collections once you had them?
I brought that back to the Needham Police Department and entered it into the evidence locker.
And as far as that collection process that you were describing, did you do that in conformity with the training and the certification that you referenced earlier?
I did.
Now, with reference to those items, at some point were you informed that those items were to be transferred or transported to a Bodie Technology Lab in Lorton, Virginia?
Yes.
And were there any specific instructions as far as shipping that you received from the lab in reference to those items?
There were.
And did you comply with those instructions as far as how those items were shipped from the Needham Police Department to the Bodie Lab in Virginia?
Yes.
I have nothing further. Thank you.